This is Tammy and welcome back to my channel. I am here with week 2 of Brian and Elisha's fall collab. I've been working on this one all week, and what I've tried to do has changed many times because I was trying some things I've never done before, so some of them didn't work. So let me show you what I'm working with. Part of my project has polymer clay leaves that I made. So I made these leaves. I found a tutorial showing how to do this, and let me show you these leaves. I think they're amazing. These are my leaves, and these leaves are with white polymer clay, and I use a Sculpey Primo, and I roll it out fairly thin, and then I have this, I think it's for fondant. I got this at Hobby Lobby in the section where all the cake decorating and candy making stuff is. And these two pieces go together. So you put your little piece of clay in here and put it in between here and squeeze, and you get this shape, this design. It comes with some little cutters. I forgot to get out the cutters. This comes with some several different sizes of cutters, and that's what I cut these out with. And then after I did that and baked my leaves, I actually missed a step in the tutorial, so mine don't look like the lady whose tutorial I was following because I missed something, but I like this side best with the ridges. So then after I baked these, then I used alcohol ink. I used green and yellow and orange alcohol ink on them, and just dropped some on there and then spread it out with a brush. Did it on both sides, and then I glazed them with some kind of, oh, here it is. I glazed them with Sculpey glass glaze to make them shiny. The alcohol inks, some of the places stayed sticky, so I did heat it again in my oven, and they were still a little bit sticky, but with the glass glaze on there, there's no more sticky. And the glass glaze doesn't get baked. It dries on its own. So I think these leaves are just stunning. So I was trying, let me just show you two other. There's also some molds like this that are for flowers and one for a butterfly. They're not molds. I don't know what they're called. Well, this one's called a veiner, a leaf veiner. But I had these two also that I had picked up at Hobby Lobby, and they were fun to make. See, this one is a deep flower. It's kind of hard to see it all in here. I'm having a hard time getting it to focus right. I colored these also with alcohol ink. They didn't turn out the way I wanted, but I think they're both really pretty. So I was trying to do a big project on a canvas board and having lots of issues because I'm doing mixed media. And I'm new to mixed media, so some things when you put them together don't work right. And I had this beautiful canvas board that I colored, and I stamped it with leaves. And then when I went to put the next layer on it, it wiped it all off. So that was frustrating. I went back and forth with a couple different things. And here's where I ended up. I have two projects. This is my first one. This is a little wooden, I forgot to put my thing on the back. I was going to put my name on there. This is a little wooden plaque that I got at Hobby Lobby. I got a package of, I don't know, I think there were 4 in the package. I'm looking for a ruler. I want to see how big this is. So this is 5 by 6. That's an interesting size. So this is 5 by 6. I die cut the word fall 4 times and stacked them up. I colored them with Winkostella, and then I glued them on using this Distress Collage medium. The board, I first sealed it with matte medium, Liquitex matte medium from Hobby Lobby. And then I used Stampin' Up! Inks and sponged them on there. And I used 4 colors of ink. And then I stamped the leaves on there. And where I went wrong with my first how many attempts was I didn't seal it first, so as soon as I put another liquid on top, it just made mud. So this one, I spray sealed it. I used this to seal it after I stamped and before I did anything else. And then I left it like that. I put on 4 coats of that sealer, and that's why it's got that kind of shiny finish. And then I had these leaves that I got at Hobby Lobby, this package of fabric kind of leaves. They're really cool. And these sunflowers. And I have 3 of my polymer clay leaves in there. And then I have a leaf border punch, and I just punched out some little leaves. I used these guys last week also. So there's my first one. Let me know what you think. I don't know what else I should do to the back. I could put paper on the back to finish it. Cardstock. And then it could sit. I have some little easels. It could sit very nicely in an easel. So that was the first one. And somebody was working with CDs. And I've had a stack of CDs that I bought years ago to make clocks with for a class, and I never did it. Just blank CDs. And so I saw somebody, was it Crafty Michelle? Somebody was working with CDs, and I thought, oh, I'm going to see what I can do. So, see, this is messy on the back too, but so here's what I made. I prepared this the same way. Did I? Yes, I put the matte medium on it first and let that dry. And then I put on just one color of ink, Cajun Craze. I sponged it on there. And then I have this horse stamp. I don't know where I got it. I've had it for years. Whatever the company I bought it from, I bought just 2 stamps from them. They're red rubber stamps, and I've made some really pretty projects years ago with this horse stamp, and I forgot I had it. And I don't know why it popped in my head, but I saw it and I thought, oh, that would be cool. And then the same leaf stamp set that I used here has this little wheat spray, so I stamped those on there with the same color ink that I sponged the background. Did the same thing with my fall, and I sealed. So I did put on the sponged color, I did the stamping, and then I sealed it with the same sealer I just showed you. And then I added my fall and did the same thing with the leaves. So there's only 2 of my polymer clay leaves on here, right here. And then there's 2 fabric leaves and another one of these sunflowers. So tell me what you think. So I said I was giving away my projects, and I'm keeping this one for today. This is my one that I'm giving away. I'm keeping this one because I'm a horse person, and I made this just because I wanted to do something with that horse for myself. I could also put this on an easel. I might find a way to hang it on the wall right above my craft desk. So this is my 2 projects for this week for Brian and Elisha's fall collab. I will, what did I say last week? I'm giving away this, and I'm giving away the one from last week, which was this fall banner. I'm giving not to the same person like I did with the Halloween collab. I'm giving them to 2 different people. So I'm going to, if you'd like to win this one, you need to say please enter me in the comments below, or just enter me. You don't have to say please. And I will wait until Tuesday. This is posting on Sunday. I'll wait till Tuesday or Wednesday to pick a winner for this and for the fall banner. So I'm curious to know what you think. These are my first, what I call mixed media projects. Everything else I've done up until now has been paper, paper, paper. All of this has my resin leaves on it. I did polymer clay years ago with my mom, like 30 years ago, and I really liked it, and I don't know what, it popped into my head again because a video showed up in my feed on YouTube because of something I watched. It wasn't a clay video, but something I watched, and then I saw Midge's Mountain Crafts was talking about clay, and I had one channel that I really liked That's probably why I had watched her, Lisa Pavelka, who works with Fire Mountain Gems. And then I asked Midge who she's watching, and she told me a couple of them. My favorite channel to watch for polymer clay is Turtle Soup Beads. I just love her. I love listening to her talk. She makes beautiful projects. She is not the one who made these leaves, though. I will find where these leaves were made, the tutorial that I saw for these, and I'll link it below. I can't remember her name. But she popped up in my feed with these leaves because I had just found a bunch of pan pastels that I've had for years and haven't used them. So I was doing a search on pan pastels and what I could do with them. And the step that I missed was before she baked these and before she colored them, she put pan pastel on the veins. And it didn't work after they were baked. I tried to do that after, it didn't work. But you can't tell. I mean, if you look at hers and look at mine, you'll see the difference, but I think these leaves are just so pretty. So, I've had fun playing this week with things I don't usually play with, and my storage room for my crafts is getting way too full. So I'm going to have to do some things to get rid of some stuff. I'm going to have to start sending out happy mail because I have way too much stuff in there, and all different kinds of crafts. Should I have something else? Nope, I think that was it for today. So thank you for watching. Remember, if you would like to win this, and I'm going to finish the back. I'll put cardstock on the back and then my little created by Tammy. If you would like to win this, please say enter me in the comments below. I think I have some easels. I wouldn't swear to it, so I'm not going to promise, but if I still have the small easels, I will include one of those. Or if I get to a craft store before I send this out, I can include one too. So thank you for watching, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day.